Welcome back, welcome back. To those who do not know me, I am a random person known as the Wandering Space Nomad. And today, we're gonna try out some Soviet surface ships. Now, by far one of my favorite vessels of the Soviet, now Russian Navy is actually the Admiral Kuznetsov, which is the successor of the vessel you see here, which is the Kiev class. Honestly, how I see it, the aviation cruiser actually has it actually does have a pretty good place in today's combat, or in today's battlefield, especially if you need to bring air power to somewhere that's just way too hostile for an aircraft carrier. Um, I would definitely pick one of these over an aircraft carrier. Anyway, for today's run, we're going to be taking Kiev class out here, and I'm going to be showing just how deadly, honestly, one of these ships can be when it's at 100%. Thankfully, all of the Kiev class cruisers, except for, I'd venture to say, I think the Baku, they've all been decommissioned with one scrapped. The Baku had been turned into a full deck aircraft carrier and serves with the Indian Navy. I cannot pronounce the name of that ship at all. Anyway, let's get this loaded. Let's see. This is kind of one thing I like about this vessel. Is it just has something. It just has something for everything, and really, they've got another game called Sea Power: Naval Combat in the Missile Age. I can't wait for that game to come out. It's very, very, very rare for like modern naval combat games, especially any of them that take control of actual modern ships. Anyway, enough of me mouthing off. Let's go ahead and get into combat. So this is a mod that I'm running. The biggest thing here is this is a submarine combat game. So let's look at these ships real quick. You're gonna see. All right, so right there, that's a Nox class. It's got if memory serves, it has missiles. Now that's kind of the downside. Bingo. There we go. Now watch carefully. Unfortunately, I can't track that missile. All I can do is just go off of the missile launch alert. So what? The moment he sends one up, you send off an interceptor. Now the good news for me is I can actually handle one missile ship. I can handle with no problem. He's never gonna hit me. He's gonna get close and start. He's gonna get close and start using. There we go. That was loud. He's gonna get close and get me into a gun battle, which I am not gonna allow. I'm not gonna allow that to happen. Those guns can be quite annoying. We're actually gonna follow this missile. Just because I don't not sure if he actually has any. If he has any more, he probably gave up. In real life, though, he'd probably be sending an SM2 up to intercept this. Now watch this. He's gonna send up chaff real quick. Now, here's kind of the problem with it. This right here, that's his Sea Whiz. That honestly would have been very helpful. That would have been very helpful if he was able to turn his ship around and get his rear end facing towards me, because that would have shot down at any of his missiles. Now for me, he has one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, along with these chaff launchers here. So when it comes to I hate to say it, but there is far more I can do to him than he can do to me. Anyway, I bet his friend thinks I forgot about him. Whoops. Well, sorry, friend, but around my area is a no-fly zone. No hard feelings. I'll fish you out of the water later. We're also gonna take a look at the Sovereignty class destroyer. That is an active ship class, and I'm gonna tell you those things are nasty. Those are nasty ships. So, in his case, he actually would have. I'm a little surprised that he didn't. I mean, he just got a face full of P700. Actually, let me make sure that's what. Oh, SSN-12. Either way, he just got a face full of that. Now, the funny thing is those guns usually go active and try to shoot it down. But you're talking like basically a World War II anti-aircraft gun attempting to shoot down a supersonic missile. And it happens. It happens, but it's rare. Like you definitely need to be praying to a lot of deities for that to happen. The escorts were at this point. This is when the turkey shoot happens. Unfortunately for these guys, they got nothing. Like, honestly, the Kiev class, I'd honestly best describe it as a military mashup machine. Because not only does it have anti-air missiles, anti-surface missiles, aircraft, helicopters, you name it, it's got it. There we go. Told you. He tried to shoot it down, and it didn't work. Hold on. I'm gonna get a close up of. This was the guy that was trying to, with me mouthing off. Unfortunately, he probably didn't hear it, but his rear guns there, which are probably wrecked, they went active and tried to shoot the missile down. So, like I said, they'll try, but it won't succeed. I'm kind of waiting for the wrecks to kind of go under so the missiles don't track on them. They have a bad habit of doing that. So, I'm going to say this much. If there's a submarine out there, he just let his high-value units go down. And if there's a submarine out there, because I'm going to be going, once these two guys get knocked out, I'm going to be going active. And we're going to be dropping some Azeroth, because I don't want that submarine anywhere near me. I am big. I take a long time to turn. That's... Oh. Oh, okay, so that was a hit. So this guy got hit. That's... Yeah, so he got hit. He's not sunk. He's still in the game. Which, I'll fix that. Alright. So, let's go active. I'm really hoping there's no sub out there. Best way to check. Looks like we're alone. Yeah, looks like we're alone. Well, I mean, he's now alone with me. And, as you can see, not... Probably is not too happy that he's alone with me. So it looks like it's mission complete. Unless if there is a sub out there, he does not want a piece of this. So let's go ahead and check in. Yep, no sub. Now we got another case where, as I've always said, handling maybe one missile ship, one or two, that's easy. I could do that all day. Let's see what happens when there's 7 of them out there. I'm going to go to the campaign real quick. Now, if there's 7, well, those 8 guns that I pointed out earlier, they're definitely going to have some, they're going to be employed a lot. So we're going to go ahead and start up the campaign and see if we can get ourselves stuck in some trouble. Oh. That's a Kirov class battlecruiser right there. Now, I forgot to show the Sovereignty. Ooh. Well, I said we were going to get ourselves stuck in some trouble. I meant it. Excellent news is we have all the missiles we could ever possibly want. So, let's just pray this is not a battle group, because when you get near a carrier, the escorts get they get understandably upset. All right. We're looking at a surface action group, a large surface action group. And there it is. It's kind of... There it is. Never fun. Alright. Well, I can't be the guy on the receiving end. I'm going to be the guy on the receiving end. There's Seawiz. Oh boy. Now in Good lord. We're gonna try and get away from the noise on this one. Yeah, usually a Kiev has escorts to help out with this. Okay. I'm well past sick of y'all. Jesus Christ. There we go. There we go. They went for the guns are. They went for the chaff. That makes it a little easier for the guns. Ooh! I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. Whoo! That's another near miss. Woo, buddy. They are mad at me. Now, if I had an air search radar, I'd be able to see how many missiles are. We would be able to see how many missiles are in the air. Unfortunately, like I said, this is a mod on a submarine combat simulator. I'm not even supposed to be on the surface right now. Come on, there we go. No, you don't, friend. You are not gonna hit me. You are not going to hit me. Not with no TASM. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Realistically, one ship would not be. They wouldn't be launching one at a time. It would honestly be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like. You're giving your enemy a fighting chance is not how you win. So a ship like, like I said, a ship like the Kiev class, again, it can, as I said, this would be called independent steaming. Taking on a full surface action group, probably, it can do it, as you can see. It can do it, but probably not something Rush would be too, I don't think they'd be too willing to try to prove it. I think what I'm gonna, now that this is far more manageable now. They pretty much, unfortunately, they kind of launched them all in. I stand corrected. Of course I have. Usually it's best to do it like this. That way the missile goes active sooner. The missile goes active and starts tracking soon. If I run out of anti-ship missiles, I'm gonna have to. Look at that. All they did was scratch the paint. Though they are, that's 3 missiles in the air. They're really getting tired. They're getting tired of me. They're getting very tired of me. If there was an air search radar, I probably would be better. I'd be better at intercepting these missiles. Right now, it's kind of guesswork. Are you sure? Are you sure this is? Am I out of missiles? I'm out of missiles. Well, I mean, I'm not out, but I have no reloads left. And that's it for them. That's it for the medium range missiles. I got all the short. I still got plenty of short range missiles, but oh, you are not. You are nowhere near the wreck. How about I? Short range missile. That's all I got left. That's all I got left. I mean, they're not bad, but they don't have the range. And I think they know it. Well, he's turning back around. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna need to pop him again. Yep. Like I said, it's a little more difficult to juggle. It's definitely a little more difficult to manage intercepting 7 ships. Now he's about to get a face full of something nasty. Let's watch. Now, this model is not a Ticonderoga class cruiser. The Ticonderogas are far nastier. I'm gonna have to pop them both. Crap. Alright. New plan. Like I said, I do not have, I really don't have many ways of knowing. I do not have many ways of knowing. All I can do is really guess. Not sure.
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Мастер. 2. Последний белым. 062. Подтверждаю попадание. Контакт исчез. Товарищ командир, 8-й готов.
You just won't go down, will you? Unfortunately, that's all I have for anti-ship missiles. Well, when you can't... When... Honestly, if, ex-US Navy ship for sale comes with a newly added swimming pool. Swimming pool is filled with water. Call 529-114-6244 for your and get a quote today. Hang on. I really hope if that's a submarine. Yeah, this guy he's dead in the water. We could let him survive. We could let him live. Personally, I would tow him back. Oh, I see what he's trying to do. See how his rudder is? Oh, he's trying to get him. He's trying to get his gun facing towards me. Unfortunately, his engines are dead. I would. I'll give him this much. That is dedication. Honestly, I'd be calling abandoned ship right about now. As for this guy, he. I don't think he smells blood in the water, but I'm gonna have to get into a gun battle.
Вот право работы, циркуляция на курс 079. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
I really don't want to get into a gun battle.
2. Есть, товарищ командир.
You know what?
Руль лево на борт, циркуляция на курс 331. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
He's out of missiles. He's out of missiles, and they're all out of missiles at this point. A bunch of cruisers are not. They're no threat to me anymore. I'm not going to get into a gun battle with them. Though to be fair, I'd be putting these jets here to work. I don't think that's the. What are those? So a little fun fact about these aircraft here: they're actually VTOL, or these are actually early Soviet VTOL aircraft. Unfortunately, as of right now, I actually can't remember what the aircraft are called. I believe they were made by Yakolev, though. In fact, I don't know. I don't think they're the Yak 141. Give me a second, real quick. They're not the Yak 141. I don't think they're the Yak 141. No, no. See, the Yak 141 was if I remember, I think it was an earlier model. Here it is. So these aircraft are the Yak 38. Again, they were built by Yakolev. I'm Yakovlev.
Командир, скорость хода 3-2. Лов.
So the better name is the Yakovlev Yak 38 Frog Forger. Actually, sorry about that. Unfortunately, I really don't know that much about these aircraft. They are
Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем заданным курсом.
they were VTOL aircraft. Pretty much, I think I heard that they came out before the Harrier. So, or it's either they did or the Yak 141 did. Though, not going to lie, if I could, or if I was able to, a couple of these would be in the air with some anti-ship missiles under their wings to pay Hey, this gentleman a not so friendly visit. For now, though, we leave. I think, yeah, not bad, not bad. But he's definitely gonna have a. He's definitely gonna have his. The chances are, depending on how damaged this ship is, either because he already has to pull a lot of. He's gonna be pulling sailors out of the water. He's gonna be pulling a lot of sailors out of the water. If this ship can be repaired and brought back, then he's also going to have to put this one under tow, and that's a very unenviable position to be in. If I were him, I would not want to be in his position because a submarine could come along later on and say, "Hmm, you look like lunch meat." Report that to command. They go, "Huh, cool. We don't know why you did it, but thanks." Slava class. That's a Slava class right there. Ooh, this one here. That's a sovereignty. So right now we're actually on the this picture here. This is actually on the deck of a Kirov class battle cruiser. Um, this one's definitely a more recent picture because right there, that's actually the part of the Russian Kashtin close-in weapon system. These things are they're great mounts. I don't like them because they shoot down my missiles, but they're great at defending the ship. The Slava there and the Sovereignty, those are nasty ships to fight. You don't want to be on their bad side. That one up in front is actually the Admiral Kuznetsov. So that's the successor to the Kiev that I'm playing as. It focuses more on fixed wing aircraft, but it still has anti-ship missiles and it has far more defensive guns. Which, if this thing were working at 100%, there's almost no way to sink it. Um, it just has so many defenses on board that ship that, like, the only way to sink it is you have to get a good air, like, I'd say a full aircraft carrier's air wing, and just load them all up with anti-ship missiles and just keep pumping them at this until something breaks through. That's probably the only way to sink it, honestly. Oh, please run to me. I am going to be nowhere near that submarine, but unfortunately for him, I may be out of anti-ship missiles, but I am not out of anti-sub missiles. Or, actually, no. Azrock is an anti-sub missile. My crew is probably like, really? Really? Unfortunately, gentlemen, really. That guy ran straight for me. You blink first. You blink first, friend. Not. Oh, great. We've got more than one submarine. Oh, this is the British. This might be the British. These might be British. Air search radar.
Товарищ командир,
But as you can see, they do work well at shooting.
товарищ командир, 10-й готов.
Okay, we can't figure out.
Товарищ командир, гравитация прекратилась. Обычный ход.
We can't figure out who's who in the zoo if we're basically we're going too fast. We can't figure out who's who in the zoo.
Руль лево на борт. Согласен на курс 116. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
We definitely can't figure out who's who in the zoo if they're at the rear of the ship. If the rear of the ship is facing them.
Возобновлен контакт Беллинг 008.
Bingo. I don't think I forgot about you. I got bad news. Oh, they are American.
Товарищ командир, 4-й готов. Товарищ командир, 5-й готов.
All right.
Товарищ командир, докладывает гидроакустик. Сиерра 2. Опознан как подводная лодка.
Okay. So we've got ourselves a narwhal and a hermit. Which, sadly, the permit.
Товарищ командир, новый акустический контакт. Беллинг 080.
Pretty sure that one's not an issue. And this one is nowhere near where it needs to be, so let's fix that. I mean, your friend's having a fun time. I can't just leave. Okay, see, you're definitely getting on my nerves.
Товарищ командир, 4-й готов.
You're definitely gonna learn to stop that real soon. Okay, keep being cute. Keep being cute.
8-й, 3. Товарищ командир, докладывает гидроакустик. Сиерра 1. Опознан как транспортное судно.
I can do this all day.
Докладывает гидроакустик. Сиерра 4. Опознан как транспортное судно. Четвертый, при. Товарищ командир, 4-й.
Sorry about that. Oh, also the guns that just went off and probably destroyed your eardrums. Oops. Those were known as AK-630s. Basically, they're basically the Gatling guns designed to shoot down enemy missiles. Come on, get a taste of him. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Now, not sure what's going on with this one. Oh, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, heck, I got him. Well. What about this narwhal? Is it? Come on, get a taste of him. Go ahead and get a smell of him real quick. Ah, there it is. There it is. Got him too. All right. Well, I mean, you know, it's a buy one get one free sale.
Товарищ командир, 4-й готов.
So now in the Navy they would call these things Azeroths. Unfortunately, actually I can check right now. That's in Russian. I have basically they would call these anti-submarine rockets. We're kind of just following what happens. Basically, this is just a torpedo with a rocket attached to the back. That's stage 2. Ship launches it. It gets in the air. Stage 2, it ejects the rocket. And wait for it. What we're gonna see is a parachute deployed from the back to slow it down before it enters the water. There we go. And now it begins its hunt. Unfortunately, I'm way off the mark with both of these, so I've got to launch again. They're damaged. But actually,
Товарищ командир, 10-й готов.
well,
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Сиера-2, последний пелем 0-4-3. Подтверждаю попадание. Контакт исчез.
ooh.
Докладывает гидроакустик. Ложная цель. Пелем 0-4-9.
So this here is a permit class. It used to be known as the Thresher, but the lead ship USS Thresher unfortunately sank due to an accident. So because the lead ship ended up going under, they had lead ship is pretty much what they call on permanent or eternal patrol. Sorry. So they changed the name to the her sister ship USS Permit. I bet you think I'm done with you.
10-й, пли.
I'll give him this much. I don't know where he's going, but well, if I can help it, I know where you. If I can help it, there is one place he's going. And that's actually he's sailing right for that. Dang it. Oh, that's all right. I have plenty more. I have plenty more gifts to give him.
Товарищ командир, 10-й готов.
See? That is probably that splash would not be a splash I wanted to hear. Because unfortunately for him, I've got 23 more of these hungry, unhappy little piranhas that I can launch out of these rocket launch piranhas. Oh yes. And unfortunately for you, it smells you. That's
Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем заданным курсом.
that's not gonna help you, friend. That's not gonna help you.
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Сиера-3, последний пелем 0-4-7. Подтверждаю попадание. Контакт исчез.
Yep. Alright, so unfortunately for me, though, I gotta get out of here and restock on missiles. They're gonna need me to do... They're gonna need me... They're 100% going to need me stocked up, repaired, or rearmed and repaired. So we, as much as I would love to stay here and gloat, we gotta head back to port. Huh. Command seems a little happier with taking out enemy subs than they are with knocking out enemy surface combatants. The results of patrolling back to port, so funny and safe, but at the same time, it is a gnawing feeling in the lower abdomen that everything could be different. Perhaps after you exchange thoughts with the other skippers, it will become easier for you and you can grab luck by the tail in your next mission. What is this? A new trick that can be tested on the bad guys? Hmm. Oh, I mean, I love testing tricks on bad guys. First things first, though. SSN 12, not a friend, not a missile I like too much. If I remember, they're supersonic, which is not good, never good. We do need more medium range missiles. Lesson learned after running out of medium rangers. It's probably best to have a lot more in stock. So we're gonna 44 medium range missiles should do. All right. All of those. You kind of have to wonder. They got all these ships, and here I am just by myself. Like, what? Where's the rest of the Navy? Oh, I hope those are orders. Those are not orders. Excuse me. Let's make sure we're fully stocked. What I'm thinking, this is probably a submarine.
Товарищ командир, новый акустический контакт. Пилинг 3-4. Товарищ командир, докладываю гидроакустику.
Yeah, this is a submarine.
Переключаюсь на активный поиск, товарищ командир. Товарищ командир, гравитация прекратилась. Обычный ход.
Just for sanity's sake. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. Everything is wrong.
Товарищ командир, докладываю гидроакустику. Мастер. Командир, скорость хода 1-0. Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Последний пилинг 3-1-2. Сигнал затухает.
Okay. No time. No time. No time. No time.
Товарищ командир, шестой готов.
Okay, so we have several Garcias. This is a battle group. This is a battle group. This is a battle group.
Люди, огонь на поражение. Уничтожить.
This is a battle group. Oh no, 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 no! Oh boy, oh boy. As I said before. Okay.
Товарищ командир, потерян контакт. Последний бежим. 3. Пуск выполнен, ракета вышла. Пуск выполнен, ракета вышла. Обнаружен пуск ракеты. Второй. Обнаружен пуск ракеты. Первый блин. Обнаружен пуск ракеты.
Woo, boy.
Товарищ командир. Обнаружен. Ракета приближается. Товарищ командир, второй готов.
Oh boy, thank God for short-range missiles. Give this guy.
Пуск выполнен, ракета вышла. Обнаружен пуск ракеты.
Now, if we can pop us a Nimitz, that would be amazing.
Шестой блин.
But they are not going to let that happen. They're not going to let that happen. Like, we're...
Ракета приближается. Обнаружен пуск ракеты. Ракета приближается. Ракета
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That I forgot there's a sub there.
Обнаружен пуск ракеты.
I forgot there's a sub there. I cannot get hit by that torpedo.
Контакт. Бежим. 3, 1. Ракета приближается.
I cannot get hit by that. I cannot get hit by that torpedo.
Циркуляция на курс 0, 6, 1. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
I completely forgot about that.
Пуск выполнен, ракета вышла. Пуск выполнен, ракета вышла. Товарищ командир, докладываю.
There.
Ракета приближается.
Ooh, they are.
Ракета приближается. Ракета приближается. Обнаружен пуск ракеты.
That. This is bad. Oh, this is even worse. That is even worse.
Товарищ командир, четвертый готов.
I cannot eat that torpedo. I cannot eat that torpedo.
Ракета приближается. Товарищ командир, несколько минут. 3, 2, 4. Обнаружен пуск ракеты.
Oh boy. Oh, it sees me. Oh, it sees me.
Товарищ командир, докладываю гидроакустику. Сиера 1-1. Огонь вам как подводная лодка.
Oh, he sees me. He sees me.
Обнаружен пуск ракеты.
Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Brace for shot. This is going to be bad.
Ракета приближается. Сиера 1-1.
This is bad. This is incredibly bad. And that kid class is way too...
Ракета приближается. Пуск выполнен, ракета вышла. Командир, скорость хода
Have some of this. Not a fan of getting into a gun battle. I'm gonna lose my ship. I'm gonna lose my ship.
Аварийная тревога. Затопление. Машинное отделение.
I might not lose my ship.
Звук пуска.
Oh boy.
Товарищ командир.
This should make it easier for Seawiz. There we go. Alright, take it down, take it down, take it down. There we go. As for you, I'm now. There are no aircraft in this game. That carrier would have flattened me long time ago. Sorry. This guy. If there were aircraft in this game, or if he was able to use his aircraft, because this is in for a mod, he would have flattened me long before now. I may be going down. I may be going down, but you know what? I'm gonna take me a Nimitz with me. Oh, you about to? Yep. Good job, good job ramming that freighter. Good job. Oh. Dang it. Not one. Oh, no, I got it. I hit him. I hit him. Ooh, I'm gonna bag me a Nimitz. And then limp home for repairs. We're also going to keep that submarine busy, because he can chase me down. Not happening. Not happening, friend. If I... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Do not let them hit. Do not let those missiles hit me.
Командир, понял.
There's. Oops. Ah, I do not want to take a screenshot. I want decoys in the air. Ah. Hold on. Well, we're going to hit the lifeboats, and if they turn around to save us, I really hope they're not going to be as mad as I'm pretty sure they're going to be. Well, that was a fun run. Unfortunately, we got to abandon ship. Ah, too bad. Yep. Well, technically, this is again a mod. It's more they captured the surviving crew along with the commander of a Soviet aviation cruiser. While they refused to disclose the exact location and order of capture of the crew, NATO's operational details clearly confirm the accuracy of their demands. There are concerns about the treatment of prisoners of war by NATO. Disturbing reports indicate that a significant number of officers and military personnel have been tortured or executed. Lovely. Lovely. Many people were reportedly detained in numerous labor camps across Europe. This is bad. The fates of thousands of unaccounted for Soviet troops and civilians will most likely not be confirmed until the fighting stops. That's how it goes. Unfortunately, when you're at war, sometimes you really need to get information out right now. And if it means breaking a few fingers after leave. Yep, there it is. After leaving the stricken ship Kiev, you and your remaining crew waited for a long time for rescue. It finally appeared, but it wasn't very friendly. After you were pulled out of the water, you were promptly processed and escorted to the United States, where you were sentenced to life in prison for defeating, well, not defeating, but on this case it would be more, it'd be, you were sentenced to life in prison for fighting the U.S. Navy. It is unlikely you will be released. Put it this way, you got off easy. Jeez. Oh, that was a downer. That was man, that was a downer. Ugh. Unfortunately, I cannot just let this go. My ego has been bruised. And I did promise a look at the sovereignty. There it is. I'll give this much. She might not be able to win a beauty contest, but any surface combatant that gets on the bad side of a Sov, they better have some serious firepower. No, these large these large tubes here, That is the SSN-22. NATO reporting name is the Sunburn. These are not friendly. These are anti-ship missiles. And the best way to tell each of these, so SSN-16, those are basically or if you remember earlier on, those were the ASROCs that were launched. The SSN-22, that is an anti-ship missile. We will be using that in this mission. And if there's a submarine, we'll be using the SSN-16 missiles at first. And if need be, we'll have to use the SET-65 torpedoes, which I don't want to use. Because then that means that I'm close. If I'm using my SET-65s, then that means that he can use his torpedoes. And if we get close enough, I'll be able to use the RBU 1000 here, which if I'm using the RBU 1000, I'm definitely going to be very uncomfortable. I'm going to be very, very uncomfortable. Anyway, let's get started. First and foremost, how I like to get this set up. There we go. Those SSN-16s. So, best way to tell SS, surface. That's kind of how I go with it. SS would basically mean it's a surface weapon. So you're not going to be attacking any. It's not going to be attacking aircraft. SA is for air. So that's the best way to tell them apart. Anyway, let's get started. Honestly, next stream that I do, we'll pull this guy out. It's Kirov. Yes, looks not too. Alright, so here's the good news and the bad news. That's a sprue can. And the good news is the Charles F. Adams does not have missiles, or the model doesn't have missiles in this game. So I only have to worry about the sprue can, spruance. And there goes his missile. Since he is all... Wait, no. Actually, here's what we'll do. Because they're going to be a problem. And I'm here for these transports. There we go. Keep trying, friend. Keep trying. You're not gonna get me. Keep. There he goes. Then let's. The missile went. Well, unfortunately, the missile went for his decoys, and unfortunately popped a wreckage. Problem is I only have 8 missiles, so I really cannot waste missiles. Thankfully, this guy's going to be a little tougher to knock out because he's got phalanx. So for him, just like what I have with my AK-630, he has phalanx. Phalanx is designed to shoot down enemy missiles. I'll give you this much. I'll give you this much. You're persistent. But that's all I'll give you. Unfortunately.
Товарищ командир, первый готов. Четвертый, при.
I kind of messed up.
Товарищ командир, первый готов.
Oh, never mind. We're good. Oh, listen. So the guns I have, these two monsters are known as the AK-130 deck gun. Compared to the what's being shot back at me, the Spruance class again, not. The Spruance class has a. Actually, I don't. I'm not sure if it had the. I'm actually not sure if it had the Mark 45. The Mark 45. I think I played around long enough. Because they are kind of getting closer. Oh boy. There we go. Again, handling the anti-ship missiles of one ship that's no problem. Oh, this is going to be a hit. This was not a hit. Ah, Alex. That was ooh. All right, come on. These things are expensive. He's kind of getting closer. Him and his friend. Actually, they're well with it. There we go. All right. I'm not gonna. My goal is to get these guys. So if I'm gonna get into a gun battle, I'm gonna have to get into a gun battle. Thankfully, I've got plenty of ammo. And unfortunately for him, my guns are a little longer range. I've got better range than he does. Alright. That leaves one more. I'm feeling a little greedy. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until he's neutralized. Because he's here dancing around. He's dancing around, causing me. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you keep dancing around. You just keep on dancing around. Oh. He can't detect. Unfortunately for him, I may be a guided missile destroyer, but I'm still a destroyer. I mean, the, the thing about these ships is, ooh, those are getting way too close. Yeah, way too close. Way too close. Way too close. There we go. I don't like this. That tells me submarine. Oh, you blinked. You blinked. Oh, you. Oh, you blinked, sucker. Yeah. Shouldn't have blinked, sucker. I bet you. Oh, I bet he's hope.
находится в мертвой зоне гидроакустической станции. Докладывает гидроакустик. Ложно оценить. Белем 177.
Those. Where's that torpedo?
Возобновлен контакт. Белем 176. Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем заданным курсом.
Since we just switched facings, I kind of need those torpedoes.
Командир, скорость хода 3. Лоу.
So if I launch a torpedo here on this side, and it has to basically go around, or has to go across the ship, it will literally turn around and smack me right in the chin. I don't want that. You are definitely an annoyance. There's always option B. I mean, you want to get close to me, you can. I'm gonna let you know that there are always consequences for getting too close. Oh, there we go. You see him? You don't see him.
Товарищ командир, докладывает гидроакустик. Сиера 8. Опознан как подводная лодка.
Swift Shore.
Докладывает гидроакустик. Ложно оценить. Белем 171.
I got another present for you. I know for a fact he can't see.
Докладывает гидроакустик. Ложно оценить. Белем 169. Товарищ командир, второй готов.
That is the sound. Oh, those guns are hitting home. Yep, those guns are hitting home. He isn't. Oh, he's not happy. Honestly, neither's that Swift Shore. Which, I mean, I really hope he thinks that that I haven't forgotten about him. Because I haven't. I think he's still trying to dodge torpedoes right now. Yeah, this is basic. There we go. never been not much of a. I've never been a fan of getting into a gun battle because I mean he's neutralized. Unfortunately for him, I bet that oiler thought he was. I bet he thought I'd forgotten about him. I definitely did not forget about him. He was he's definitely been at the he's definitely been at the front of my mind. In fact, one could say I've always just wanted to give him a present. Call it the express mail service. Here comes the gift that keeps on giving. All right. We still have a submarine. We still have a submarine to deal with. Now, I need to get a good fix back on him to see just where he is. And that does require me to. Oh, well, I'm already at 8 knots. That's good. Also, you know what would be better? Having a decoy just in case things get hairy. Things get hairy, then I'm definitely gonna want a decoy because if he gets within range to start launching torpedoes, and I have decoys I can drop off the back, but at the same time, don't want that, I don't want that thing anywhere near me. No, thank you. All right, where are you? Oh, I mean, come on, he can hear me. I'm a destroyer. That's you. That's him right there. I mean, again, I'm not just gonna let him get close to me. No, absolutely not. Can't let him do that. How many of these do I still have left, though? Eh, enough, I guess you could say. Because if I run out of these, I'm going to have to. My only other options are the torpedoes and also the RBU, which I only. So the RBU, that's anti-submarine, or it's anti-submarine mortars, or they're basically the depth charges. Come on. Yeah. You smell them? Ooh, yeah, I was way off. I was way off the mark with that. Yeah, he's never. He's not gonna. I stand corrected. Is it me or is it going deeper? Yeah, it is just me. He's on search. Well, let's try again.
Шестой, блин!
Because he is trying to. Unfortunately, as much as I would love for those torpedoes to get a scent of him, the two torpedoes I launched they're basically looking high. They're looking for any. They're looking for surface ships, not submarines.
Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем заданным курсом.
I could. I could send another one, but that's more along the lines of I've just ran out of Azeroth. I've ran out of the November 16, and I've got no choice. Hello, hello. Yep. Oh, that one was right on the money. He's. I, I think I might give him another present. Hopefully, this torpedo gets a scent of him.
Товарищ командир, шестой готов.
That's looking like it. That's looking like a negative. Yep. He's he is getting away as quickly as possible. We really don't. We don't have the best solution for him, and I absolutely don't want to leave combat until he's no longer a factor. Is he leaving? I mean, if he's gonna leave, then I'm not gonna pursue.
Вот право на борт. Товарищ командир, докладываю гидромощность. Мы корректируем.
I stand corrected. Of course, he's not leaving, unless he's. If those torpedoes smell him, he's gonna be in a world of hurt. He is gonna be in a world of hurt if those torpedoes smell him. They shouldn't be able to, because again, they're looking high. They're not looking low. I mean, like,
Командир, маневр выполнен. Идем заданным курсом.
that's suicide. That is suicidal. Just in case. I said we really don't have much way of predicting him. I'm pretty sure he hasn't been hit. And given his ballast is -5, he's slowing. And we lost him. I stand corrected. He's all the way over there. Oh, now we got the. Ooh, we got you. All right, where is he?
Товарищ командир, 6-й готов.
All right, where is he? So like I said, I do not want him anywhere close. I do not want him any closer to me than. Let's see. Let's see. Search. We're going to look down. I have 4 more torpedoes after this one. Buzz up. Not sure if that was close enough. It was close enough. Not only was it. Gotcha.
Командир, скорость хода.
Oh, I gotcha. Bet you thought you'd get it.
Докладывает гидроакустик. Ложная цель. Принял. 1, 4, 0.
Well, he now has to play a fun little game of cat and mouse. He's definitely gonna drop another decoy because. Ooh, that was. Uh-oh, friend.
Докладывает гидроакустик. Ложная цель. Принял. 1, 4, 0.
Boo. He's got plenty of decoys, so if you gotta use them. But unfortunately for you, that little fish. Unfortunately for you, that's not. Very soon, you're going to have more problems. In fact, there's problem number 2. And it's got all those decoys in the water, too.
Докладывает гидроакустик. Ложная цель. Принял. 1, 3, 9.
I could add problem number 4 and problem number 5. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Докладывает гидроакустик. Ложная цель. Принял. 1, 3, 8.
Let's slow down.
Остановить ход. Товарищ командир, гравитация прекратилась. Обычный ход.
What I'm gonna do is I don't really want him in the baffle just yet.
Циркуляция на курс. 2, 2, 1. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
Either he was just hit,
Докладывает гидроакустик.
he was
Ложная
hit,
цель. Белым 1. Товарищ командир, потерян контакт.
and down he goes.
Последний белым 1, 3, 8. Подтверждаю. Командир, скорость хода 1, 0. Взвод. Вот право на борт. Циркуляция на курс. 3, 0, 3. Выполняем маневр, товарищ командир.
And
Товарищ командир, докладывает гидроакустик. Мы гравитируем.
he is no longer a factor. Alright, as I said, as promised, this is the Sovereignty Class DDG. DDG stands for Guided Missile Destroyer. It's the designation. As I said, and as I showed, these are nasty ships. You do not want to get on the bad side of these vessels. Alright, looks like we can leave combat. And look at that. Well, knocking out enemy cargo is always good. I'm pretty sure Command's gonna definitely be very happy about this one. Alright, I think that should do. Hopefully I really don't want to embarrass myself anymore. That was terrible. Oh, that battle group kicked me something fierce. Alrighty. Once again, thanks for stopping by. And hopefully, if there's a, I'm more than likely gonna be doing more cold waters. If not, probably more trains. Depends on what I have up at the time. So I hope y'all enjoyed that, and y'all stay cool. This is Nomad signing off.